Welcome back. This is Nick here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we got a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Gonna be taking it down the road, picking out flaws, checking all the bads, so you know what's going on before you get here. American racing wheels, disc brakes, ghost flame, sounds pretty beastly. Big block 454. Electric fan. You got dual fans here. Staying cool. Oversized radiator. Just sounds good. 100 detailed pictures available at maplemotors.com, along with financing and shipping. We got you covered. For now, we're going to take her down the road for a test drive. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Hey, just like we always do, we're placing bets on the horn. You think it works? We're going to be trying it out. Of course, the interior on this one's in good shape. Put that on the floor. Got my goodies in the back here. You want to see what I use to make these videos? It's in that bag. It's below in the description. Also, if you buy anything through one of my links, it definitely helps me out. It's showing 60,000 miles on the dash. Probably need to get some gas. Plenty of oil pressure. Engine temperature's up, so we're charging. So we're heating and we're cooling. It has been running for a second. I got two fans, one electric and one of the factories.
More women's sports stories.
Radio does work. Battery gauge is not doing anything, it doesn't look like. I don't think it's hooked up. We do know we're charging though. Blower motor. Nothing there. Not that I can tell. Wipers. They took off the wiper blades themselves. The switch is not working. Don't know what that was. Lights blinking on the dash on both sides. Horns, you place your bets? It did look like it had two brand new horns. What's this? Yep, the horn does work. There's a button under the dash. Alright, good deal. Put my boot back on my shifter here. And we'll roll out. Nobody's installed seat belts in this one. And I also forgot my mic, so I'm gonna have to yell at you. But that's okay. Here's reverse. It works pretty good. Manual valve body, so you gotta manually shift it. You gotta go to first, then second, then third. When you come up to a red light, reload it back to first. Kind of touchy. They feel like they're doing all right. Engine temperature's right at 185. Oil pressure's at 50, which is great. Make sure the camera's good and tight here, so when we take off, everything's a-okay. Getting nice touchy brakes. there's no slack in the steering. Speedometer's wrong. It says we're going 60 right now. We're probably doing half that at 30 mile an hour. Now the gas gauge is floating around. I think it's working. But it's on E, so we need to stop and get some fuel. Reload it back to first there. Engine temperature actually came down to 175. Just watching the vitals, checking everything out for you. By the end of the video, we're doing picking out the flows. Right now, we're just driving it, getting to know the car. Station here, $20 and 93 octane is what I'm going to put in the gas tank. We'll watch the gauge. Right now the gauge is dead on E, but it's floating around, so I do think it's working. All right, good deal. Engine's very loud in this. Yep, 93 octane in the gas tank. Check this out. I'm sure some of you, most of you knew, but some of you don't. Gas cap's back here hidden. Slick, ain't it? 5.5 gallons of that 93 octane. Now this gas is coming down. If I go to the right gas station, I can get it a whole lot cheaper. This one here's kind of high, but it's on my route. I hate to mess up the video, just going to a different gas station. We have a lot of people talk to us at other gas stations too, so we'll go ahead and start it up. A little drag on the starter there. Gas gauge is working. Well, I guess we're just going to keep the video rolling. See what else we can find. just checking everything. Engine temperature is right there, about 215. It's gonna get warm because we're in a parking lot just shooting back and forth, sitting here letting it idle. But I seen it get to 220 and then come back down to 215. It's not too bad. Now, when we get all of our inventory in, we top all the fluids off. This one here specifically does not have a catch container. So anything overflowing is gonna come out this little hole here. Pat likes to fill the radiators all the way to the top. I go out and do my test drive. Guess what? It pukes out the excess because there's no catch container. Does need a catch container on there. It definitely would help. But a lot of these old cars don't. But it's been doing pretty good. I mean, it's sitting here idling. It's 215 still. Just seen a few little drips from the overflow since it was overfilled. Time to roll out, guys. Get a little wind behind our ears. It definitely rips. I mean, you can definitely tell that. This thing is beastly. Engine's very strong. Just waiting on a little traffic to run on. And we'll get on back to the lot here. I don't mean to turn my head too much on you. Got that right pull on the front end. The brakes on this one do not feel bad at all. So much traffic out here, guys. I got into her a little bit in the parking lot back there, but I was hoping to get a little open stretch out here, but I don't think it's going to happen today with all this traffic. But we do know this one's running good. Now we're going to go over to the bodywork, check out the interior, and we'll keep this video rolling. I do appreciate you sticking around. Hey, thanks again. Be sure to hit subscribe, share, hit that like button. I'll be back with picking out the flaws. All right, let's go ahead and walk this ride, looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. This is a pretty cool 57 here. It's got the ghost flames, lots of chrome, and a pretty awesome 454. If you haven't noticed, she is loud and proud. Starting in the front. A lot of the chrome's in decent shape. A little bit of pitting in the corner, but majority of it's pretty nice. Little chips here on the edge. Spot there in the corner.
Chip at the bottom, like scratches and scuffs, chips on the edge.
Back that midsection. Been over the top of the fender. Get the little spider off there. Chip here. Chip here. Pretty small stuff. A little bit hazy on the top trim. Couple little scuffs. Ding right here. A scratch up top. Back window as well. Crack here. Little bubbles. A little scratch here. In the middle too. Paint chip. Like a scratch around it. Rear bumper looks new. Light little crack there. Trunk's been carpeted all the way around. And our package tray, it's not too bad. Trunk lid seals good. A little bit stiff there on the trunk. Coming on down. Does it lock? Let's try it out. Okay, it does shut. A little bit of a gap here. On this side too. Trunk lid looks good. And down this side. A little dirt on the edge. Chip here at the bottom. Chip there. Midsection. Trim's a little loose here in the middle. Door handle looks good. Ding here. chips in the front. Cracks there in the seal. Spots around that vent window. Drip rail's not bad. Roof itself's not bad. It looks pretty good. Like little cracks here though. See them in the back now. Couldn't see that from the front. Okay, made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and check out our interior. Let's open this door. Door panel on this one's not bad. A little lighter there on the armrest. It looks like they put tape on the gaps. I guess maybe the carpet wasn't meeting all the way there and they just taped it up. Looks like we got some moisture leakage in here too. A little bit wet on the floor mat. Of course, it did rain for about 3 days here. So if it has any leaks, this one would show it. It's been sitting outside. We'll have to send it back there to the cleanup bay when we get back and have them vacuum it. He comes around the lot all the time anyways and does all the cars to make sure none of them are holding water. You have to when they sit outside, but they don't sit outside very long here at the lot. We usually keep a car max 30 days, but average 5. So it's not like they're out there very long. Now there's been 2 or 3 that we've had for 2 months, but we just recently sold them, so everything's pretty fresh on the lot now. Little spot there, that'll get easy to get off. I don't know why the detail guy didn't get that. Go ahead and start it up. There's one thing that you need to know about on this shifter that they told me about when I was at the lot. So, this is the scenario. You're out. You go to neutral drive, and let's say you're in first now. It's gonna roll. Yep. You're gonna click it up into second. You're like, oh, okay, I'm in drive now. You go to neutral, but you accidentally hit neutral again. Now, well, now the shifter's locked out. It won't do nothing. Look. Nothing you can do to fix that. Watch. There's a button right here. You look down in there. Do you see that back prong? I believe it was the back prong. Yeah. That little piece right there, you push it down. I need both hands to do this. Now it's back into drive. For some reason, that little piece will drop if you go to neutral twice. Don't get stuck on the road, don't call a tow truck, do exactly what I did. Now if you need to skip over neutral, just pick up on the shifter, it goes to reverse. There it is. 100% wanted you to know about that because we don't want you to get stuck, and that's the reason this boots up. But that little piece right there, see how I'm pushing it up and down? That locks it in where it doesn't move. So if you go to neutral twice on accident, it will lock you out. You gotta push that down. It's not exactly right, but it needed to be shown so that you're not having any issues out there. I didn't want you to get stuck. Figured I'd show it in the video. It gets down to awesome, guys. Got some chips up front. Scratch there. Chips on the edge. Spot here on the hood. We made it around the ride. Now, if you got any more questions, you're gonna have them. Chips, scratches, rust, dents, and stuff doesn't match up to you and you need more information on this car, no problem, I'll send it to you. We'll send you those extra videos, but be sure to look at maplemotors.com. We do provide 100 detailed pictures of every car. We do have financing and shipping available, and I do appreciate you watching. So, hey, stick around because there's gonna be more videos coming your way here on the channel this week. Do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.